Simplified payment verification has been a long time coming for Bitcoin SV, over a decade in fact, and now it's finally here. So today I am going to be showing that we can purchase a storage contract to have the Bitcoin white paper hosted on a server, and that can be done, here, pardon me for 1 sec. That can be done using a full SPV implementation, the first of its kind, with a specification I call SPV envelopes. So first what we're going to do is grab a copy of the Bitcoin white paper and download it to our computer. And from there, what we are going to do is have it hosted using a storage contract paid for with SPV. So there's the Bitcoin white paper downloaded. I'm going to go to NanoStore UI.babbage.systems. I am going to upload the Bitcoin white paper to this storage server. And we'll select a hosting duration for this. We will just say we want the white paper to be hosted for at least the next 30 years. So there's bitcoin.pdf, and I'm just going to create an action here. We'll see how much it's going to cost me to host the Bitcoin white paper here for 30 years. It's just sending out the thing. Here's an invoice. So about 21%, 22% of a penny it's going to cost me to host the Bitcoin white paper for 30 years. And with that, we'll tab over to the console here, and we see there was a success. So this is the hash of the Bitcoin white paper. It's a UHRP URL, so unlike HTTP, these URLs can last forever and hop between servers. And over here, we have an SPV envelope, which is a transaction that has paid for the hosting of the Bitcoin white paper for 30 years. So there's that. You can look at the envelope there. There is the miner responses. There is the transaction inputs. So, there's inputs to that transaction, and there's the actual Merkle proof that shows using SPV that this was put into a block. And there's a miner response. So, now we have the Bitcoin white paper hosted for 30 years. We will go ahead and copy this, and we'll just go ahead and download it to see if it has been successfully hosted. So clicking the download button there. It doesn't look like that actually worked. That's unexpected. Try again. Nope. Okay. Well, we created a Bitcoin transaction and tried to host the Bitcoin white paper for 30 years. It didn't actually work. Whoops. What did I do? We'll launch our software here and see what's going on. So we uploaded with NanoStore. That was our thing. And then I am actually tieweb.us, and I own NanoStore, so I get money whenever people host. So I was paid, most of that back to actually host, because I'm the one hosting the Bitcoin white paper for 30 years. I will just try again, because this should have worked. Download. And again, it doesn't work. So I'm going to try one last thing here, and if that does not work, then obviously so Bridgeport Bridgeport is a thing that hosts state machines, and sometimes does not cooperate when we would like it to. So we can restart the UHRP state machine, and now we will give it a few seconds and then try one last time. And now we can see that the Bitcoin white paper has been downloaded. We can open it up. totally everything went fully as planned. But yes, so for the next 30 years, and this, now that state machine's updated, that should not happen again. And I'm going to be building a new version of Bridgeport called Bridgeport 2.0, and that's going to be coming out now that I have SPV done. But yeah, this video just to demonstrate that we have just here, in fact, been able to create a storage contract using NanoStore and UHRP to host the Bitcoin white paper using a transaction that pays for the service for 30 years. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. There's a lot of things that are going to be coming out that I've been working on for a long time for SPV. Like I said, it's been a long time coming, over a decade, in fact, since that white paper was released that describes SPV. So with that, thank you for bearing with my little technical difficulties and everything. But yeah, look forward to what's going to be coming out over the next weeks and months.